Hello scholars, welcome back to the channel. What we're going to be doing now is adding and subtracting decimals at the grade 4 level. So the first thing we need to do is to line up the decimal places according to the place value system. Okay, so we're going to set out our problems, make sure that we line up. So it's 24.1, 3.12. We have to make sure that we have it lined up. Okay, so now we go ahead and add. Bring down the 2 because there's nothing here to add. 1 plus 1, 2. 4 plus 3, 7, and we bring down the 2. So that's 27.22. 11.9, 6.3. So 11.9, that's 6 1, so it goes under the 1 in the 11. 6.3, and we add. 9 plus 3 gives 12. We put the 2, we carry the 1, and bring down our decimal point. 6 plus 1, 7, and 1, 8, and bring down the 1. Alright, so it's very, very important that we line up our decimal places. Here we have 0.9, and we have 3.61, so that's 3.61. Right, and now we add, so we bring down the 1, 9 and 6, 15, put down the 5, carry the 1, bring down our decimal point, 3 plus 1 gives 4. So that's 4.51. Alright, 5.14, 5.14, 2.6, so the 2 is 2 ones, it goes under the 5 ones. 0.6, we're adding. 4, there's nothing to add with the 4, we bring it down. 6 plus 1, 7, bring down your decimal point. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7.74. Okay, number 5, 7.11, 0.062. Okay, that's how we set it out. We line up our decimal points, we line up our place values. So there's nothing to add with the 2, we bring it down. 6 plus 1, 7, 0 plus 1, 1, 7 plus 0, 7. So that's 7.172. Number 6, we have 8.6. And we have 1.9. 1.9. And we're adding 9 plus 6, 15. Put down the 5, carry the 1. Bring down your decimal point. 8 plus 1 is 9 and 1, 10. So that's 10.5. Alright, so that's the addition. So now we're going to do the subtraction. We have 15.6 and we're taking away 1.2. So 6 take away 2 gives 4, bring down your decimal point. 5 take away 1 is 4, and we bring down the 1. So the answer is 14.4. 3.7 take away 2.8. 3.7 take away 2.8. Alright. Now we know we cannot take an 8 from a 7. We're going to go to the ones place, because remember these are tenths place. Go to the ones place, take 1 from the 3, 2 is left, and we carry that 1 here. So 17 take away 8, that gives 9. 2 take away 2, that gives 0. 0.9. 0.48 subtract 0.06. Alright, so it's all lined up, decimal points lined up, 10th place, 100th place. 8 take away 6 is 2, 4 take away 0 is 4, and we just put the 0 there, 0.42. Alright, so now we have a whole number and we're subtracting a decimal. So, remember this is 25 and we're taking away 1.7. The 1, this is 1, 1, so it goes under the 5 ones. 0.7. What do we do now? Do we just put down the 7 like what we did when we were adding and there was nothing to add with it? No. If you're adding, that's fine. You can just carry down the number, right? Subtraction is different. Because what we have to do here is to fill in the placeholder like that. Whenever you're subtracting and you find that there's an empty space at the top, you have to fill that space with a placeholder, the 0. And now you can go ahead and subtract. So we're going to have to take 1 from the 5 and bring it over into the 10th place. 10 subtract 7, that's 3. 4 take away 1 is 3. And we carry on 2. So that's 23.3. Again, we're taking 14.9 from a whole number. Whenever you're subtracting a decimal from a whole number, you need to fill in the placeholder in the decimal. So, in the whole number. So, put your point and fill in a 0. Then you can go ahead and subtract. So we have, take 1 out of the 6, that leaves 5. 10 take away 9 is 1. 5 take away 4 is 1. And we don't have to put the 0 out here. You can if you want, but you don't have to. And finally we have 3.6 subtract 1.27. Okay, so again we have a 7 out here on its own with nothing at the top. We can't just put the 7 back down. Don't be slick, you can't do that. You have to fill in a placeholder and then go and take 1 from the 10th place and then you subtract. Okay? Alright, now I feel like I want to give you some more practice with subtracting the whole numbers, right? So let's just do a couple more, maybe about 4 more. 5 take away 2.13. Alright, so just to get some extra practice, right? So we have 5 as a whole number and we're taking away 2.13. Remember, we can't just put down the 1-3 there. If it was addition, we could. For subtraction, you have to put in your decimal point and add zeros to hold the place. So now we need to take 1 from the 5. We bring it here in the 10th place, but we also need 1 in the 100th place. So we have to take 1 from the 10 and carry it to the 100th place. And then we subtract 10 take away 3, 9 take away 1, and 4 take away 2. So we have 20 take away 14.68. We cannot just put down the 6/8. We're subtracting. We have to put our decimal points, go to the 2, take 1, bring it in the ones place, take 1, leave 9, bring it to the 10th place, take 1, leave 9, and finally bring it to the 100th place where we need it. So you might have to go all the way across town and come back, right, where you need it. So 10 take away 8, that's 2. 9 take away 6 is 3. 9 take away 4 is 5. And we don't have to put the 0. 1 take away 1, we don't have to put that 0. We put these zeros because there's no other whole number there. So we're just holding that space. But here's a whole number, so we don't need the 0 in front of that whole number. We have 54.3 subtract 11.09. We don't just put the 9 down. We fill a 0 there. And we can't take 9 from 0. We're going to take 1 out of the 3, bring it across. So 10 take away 9, that's 1. 2 take away 0, that's 2. 4 take away 1 is 3. And 5 take away 1 is 4. Finally, 4 take away 1.286. This is the smaller number. It has 4 digits, but it's smaller than this one. This is 4 ones, this is 1 1, and some decimals. So it doesn't matter how many decimal places this would have, it's still a smaller number than the 4. We need to put in our decimal point and add zeros to hold the spaces. Take 1 from 4, leave 3, carry that 1 as 10, take 1, leave 9, carry that as 10. 10 take away 6 is 4, 9 take away 8 is 1, 9 take away 2 is 7, and 3 take away 1, 2. Alright, hopefully that's enough practice for you. For now, you can always go and do your own practice and double check your answers. And all we need to remember really is to line up our place values. When you're adding and subtracting decimals, it is extremely important. Line up your ones, your tens, your hundreds, your thousands. Line up the decimal points so that the tenths, hundreds, thousands will line up as well. And then you go ahead and add and subtract. If you're subtracting and you end up with digits down the bottom with nothing corresponding at the top, you have to fill in your placeholders, fill in your zeros, and then you go ahead and subtract. If you have benefited from the video, please leave a comment to say thank you, and please share the video so other persons can benefit. And if there is any video you'd like me to do on a particular topic, just leave a comment and let me know which topic you'd like me to do a video on. So my scholars, please take care of yourselves. Please continue doing your math, continue practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.